Hey guys, we are in the basement. Today we're going to do a quick part number 6 of the Journey restoration. Actually, today is going to be a quick, fun, kind of midweek video. And what we're going to do is we're going to go to the garage and we're going to do an artwork unboxing. Yes, finally, today is the day my Journey artwork package from thisoldgame.com arrived, and I could not wait to get home today and open it up, but I want to share it with you guys. Let's open up that box together and let's check out the Journey artwork. And you know what? We're going to turn that golf game into a Journey officially today, and I am super jazzed. Anyway, let's go to the garage and let's open up that Journey artwork. All right, guys, here's where the Journey is, and today is a pretty exciting day. I'm actually doing a little bonus video, and I'm excited. I couldn't wait to do this. I couldn't wait to get home from work today, because today, this game, this cabinet that we're looking at right here is going to be losing its Taito US Classic Golf identity. That's right, if you guys remember, if you've been following the restoration series, because this is technically part 6 of the restoration. I originally picked up this game in an auction, and it was converted to a Taito US Golf Classic Golf game. It was jammatized, and we've been restoring it, and I ordered the Journey art package for this cabinet like about 2-3 weeks ago, about something like that, from Rich at thisoldgame.com, and I came home from work, and this was waiting for me. And let me tell you, I am damn excited to open this up, and I thought I would share it with you guys, because I thought it'd be fun, actually, right? And also, before we open this package, I want to just quickly review one thing. The last video, part number 5 of the Journey restoration, we rebuilt the Geo 7 monitor. And we took a lot of time, and we rebuilt it, and I filmed the whole thing. And since that video, the monitor's been bugging me, because I didn't think it was perfect. And so I came home from work yesterday, and I went to town on this monitor again, and I think it's looking way better than it did at the end of the last video. And really, the moral of the story here is you gotta just keep fiddling with the adjustments and the colors and everything to get the monitors to look good. And it is well worth your effort. And what I did was I installed the curl mod, okay? Which helped. I had a little bit of a curl. I still do in the top right here. But, you know, that's just a function of the Geo 7. You know, I can't get rid of it. And it's very minor. It's in the top right corner. We're going to live with it. And so I came home from work. I installed the curl mod, which we did not do in the video. But Bob Roberts' kit comes with a cap that you're supposed to throw on. You're supposed to replace. Actually, what you're supposed to do is remove one cap from the board and throw it away. And then you take another cap and you move it to another location, and then you take this cap that Bob gives you and you put it in the spot that you removed the one cap from, and then you solder it on there, and it's supposed to help with the Geo 7 curve. And I did it, and it did help a little bit, because this curve was a lot more exaggerated before. It helped a little. And then, for the hell of it, I replaced the flyback. Yeah, I didn't film any of this. I know. I'm sorry, guys. I replaced the flyback, and just because I'm like, you know what, I got the monitor chassis out, I'm just gonna go ahead and replace the flyback. So I replaced the flyback and also the horizontal output transformer right there. Is it horizontal output transformer or transistor? I don't know. I replaced that transistor and the flyback. I don't know if it helped anything. You know, I was reading online that people were saying that the flybacks can go weak, you know, and you'll get not a sharp picture, a dim picture. It might take the picture a long time to warm up. Whatever, they can go weak, I guess, and I just replaced it. You know, I'm keeping this game. It's not going anywhere, so I threw a new flyback in there, a new hot. Again, it was not in the video. I just came home from work yesterday, and I was pumped. And I was excited to work on the game, and I just went to town and took the monitor chassis out and put that cap on here. I forgot where it is, but anyway, enough of that. What we're going to do in this video, and this is going to be a short video, really. It's a midweek video. I'm just very excited because I got my artwork, and we're going to change this game now officially from a Taito US Classic Golf to a journey, and we're gonna do an unboxing. I haven't even opened this yet, guys. I wanted to do this with you guys, so I thought it'd be kind of fun. And so here's the box. It's one single box from Rich, and this is the entire Journey art package that Rich sells. It wasn't cheap, I will tell you that. It was about 340 bucks shipped, okay? But, you know, Rich at this old game has a great reputation. He does a good job. He gets it. He knows what us collectors want. And he goes the extra mile. You know, this isn't like going to one of those MAME Marquee type places where they just grab, you know, free scans off the internet and just print them, and they don't do any prep work, they don't do any color correction, they don't clean up the scans. They basically just take whatever junk files they can find and they print them. So if you contact, you know, and I'm not dissing these guys, I know that they're providing a service, but you know, if you go to a place like GameOnGraphics.com, and again, I'm not dissing them, but really, you know, and you go there looking for a piece of artwork that someone has really reproduced. Like Rich typically will silkscreen the artwork, and Anthony at Quarter Arcade has silkscreened artwork, and you know, Mike at Mike's Arcade, you know, those, and Phoenix Arcade, those are all good places to buy really good reproduction artwork. And they go through the trouble and the effort of cleaning up the scans, vectorizing them, color correcting everything, and what you get typically is very, very close to the original artwork as it was intended and as it looked by the original manufacturer. And when you go to a place like MAME Marquee or Game On Graphics, you know, these guys, they got like a hard drive full of garbage, and you tell them, hey, I want a Marquee for Pengo, you know, they'll just take whatever file, they'll ask you what dimensions, and if you tell them the wrong dimensions, you're out of luck. And it's all digital printing. You know, some of this stuff is digital though, but Rich is doing a good job here though, I think. Well, we're gonna find out. So let's open this up. Anyway, my point is don't just go to like a place like Game On Graphics and buy your artwork. Research first to see if anyone went through the effort of really reproducing it in good quality, you know. And the places you want to check out are thisoldgame.com, Phoenix Arcade, Quarter Arcade, Mike's Arcade, Arcade Shop. Those are all places they're going to have good quality artwork, and it's not going to be digital crap. And I'm just not a fan of the digital stuff. And I've only printed one digital marquee, and that was my custom Street Fighter Tetris marquee. And it looks good, but you know, the material is kind of thin, and the colors wash out. You know, when it's backlit, it just doesn't look as good as like a nice silkscreened marquee, or one that was printed nicely by a good digital press and with some prep work. So we're gonna take a look at this stuff, and yes, some of this artwork is digitally printed, because the Journey artwork, my understanding is a lot of it was printed on an offset press, in a traditional printing press, because it's got a lot of gradients and stuff. And so really these days, you know, it kind of makes sense to do some of that stuff digitally, as long as you do it right. Okay, so what is this? Let's take a peek here. I know I'm rambling, whatever. Okay, so I suspect this is the side art. Is this exciting? I'm excited. God, I feel like I've been waiting for this for a year. Oh, okay. So when you order the Journey side art, the Journey artwork package, he includes a poster. So let's take a peek at that. You know, I'm gonna have to get this framed, right? So this is a poster of the original arcade flyer, I believe, and the print quality it's okay. It's digital. It looks yeah, it's a little washed out, but it looks pretty good though. You know, I should buy a frame for this. This would look badass hanging in my basement. So, and this is just paper. This is just a little freebie. He just throws this in. It doesn't go on the game. So there's the poster. Okay, nice touch for a little freebie. Okay, so this here must be the side art. And the side art is die cut to size, okay? You can see he's going the extra mile here. You know, when you buy that digital stuff on, you know, at Game On Graphics or MAME Marquees, you know, it's not die cut like this. That looks great. You know, it's hard to tell right now because it's got pre-mask on, and I'm not lifting that right now. So we'll see how this looks later, but it's got pre-mask, which is this kind of masking tape over here that protects the printed side when we apply it. And we're not going to really see the artwork until after this is on the game, and then we pull this off. And so yeah, that looks cool. Man, I'm getting excited here. All right, so there's the side art and the poster. Okay. So far, I'm impressed with the packing and the presentation here. Like I said, you know, Rich at this old game always does a good job. I was never worried about this. All right, so here's the marquee. Okay, this is. Oh man, I'm like I can't choose my words. I'm so excited. So I gotta get some kind of knife or find something to cut this with. I'll use Etienne's tweezers he sent me from the Netherlands. Okay, so this marquee is glass. Okay, it is digitally printed. Again, this stuff was offset printed originally. It wasn't silkscreen, that's my understanding. And so he's doing digitally printed, reverse printed, and then applied to glass. And holy cow, that is sweet. Yeah, that looks good, guys. That's beautiful. Oh man, I can't wait to get this on the game. I'm gonna leave it in the plastic right now. We'll put it on the game in a second. And then kind of put this to the side here. And then what should be left is the bezel, which is this guy right here. Oh God. And this is also glass. It's digitally printed and then applied to glass. So this is all really good quality stuff. You know, tempered glass. You're getting what you pay for. Yeah, $340 is not a lot, but you know, keep in mind I only paid $100 for the cabinet in the auction. Yeah, I've been busting my ass out here in the garage, but $340 is hard to swallow. But journeys are not cheap these days. All right, so here is the bezel, and looks like the reverse side journey. Okay, here's the control panel overlay. Do not cut. All right. So let's carefully. I don't think I've ever done an unboxing video. This is a little cliche, I know, but I was excited. All right, let's carefully. I'm making a mess here in the garage. All right, so there's our control panel overlay on the back here. Okay, so everything has arrived here in one piece and nice and flat and not curled up. So let's see if we can kind of take a peek at that. And I'm pretty much about ready to put this on my game. We're not going to do it in this video. This is going to be like a little free video for the middle of the week. Okay, and Proc at GameStencils.com, and Proc is another guy that does really good work. He originally did this. This is a silkscreen. Now this is silkscreen. This is a silkscreen control panel overlay. I'm guessing Rich printed it. I know some guys on the net have been critical of it because some of the little details are just not right. But you know what, guys? Where am I coming from? I had a golf game. You know, believe me, this is miles ahead of where I was. Actually, I threw that control panel out. So when I got it, it had a golf game control panel overlay. So yeah, this is going to be... God, it actually looks really awesome. The artwork on this game is so badass. I mean, for silkscreen artwork, that's pretty tight. Yeah, it might... Maybe there's some little gradients that are not quite spot on, or, you know, maybe this gradient in here should be gray. I don't care. You know, this looks great. There's nothing wrong with this, so I'm happy there. And I know that Proc did this like 10 years ago. I mean, this is a long time ago. Standards were different, whatever. So that's that. And then what's left here is the bezel. And this is another work of art. This is glass. So I gotta be kind of careful here. I'm getting these peanuts all over my garage. Okay, and there is the glass bezel. And that is really cool. Kind of show you there. So, all right, so that's everything. We've opened it all up. I don't know if there's any other surprises in the box. And Rich sent me his business card, Rich Lint at This Old Game, at thisoldgame.com. No, this is not a This Old Game commercial. I'm just excited to get this shit. And there's nothing else in here. Okay, so why don't we, let's put this stuff on the game. We could put the Marquee and the Bezel on the game very easily. So let's come over here and let's throw the Bezel on. Actually, I'm going to shut the door there. There's a big glare. One sec. All right, so I think the first thing I want to do is let's install the Marquee. And this is kind of like a real christening here. No more golf. We're not going to be looking at that stupid golf Marquee anymore. Actually, Etienne, who sent me the tweezers, he wanted me to autograph this and send it to him. And I purposely left the auction sticker on here. I just thought it was a nice memento to leave that on, you know, because this was purchased from an auction. All right, so somebody at some point changed the original screws on the top here. I already looked because they used to be security screws, and there's just Phillip head screws in here. So, and they're all rusted and crap, and so let's just get rid of these. Okay, and there's one here. Now this top piece of plastic, this channel is cracked right here, but my buddy Brian, Wicked Bass, he gave me at his house a new plastic channel, which is super awesome. So Brian, if you're watching this, thanks, pal. And that, is there a screw there? Oh shit, is that all stripped? All right, let's get this one. Okay, so we've got a screw in the middle here that doesn't seem to want to cooperate. And let's try it again. No, it doesn't. Whatever. Okay. So I've never even removed this. I don't even know what's behind here. So it's a piece of plexi. So the operator took a piece of plexi and put a piece of, this actually might be how the original was, with a piece of clear plexi with this over it. So we'll save that. And I didn't realize that it was like a piece of Mylar with plexi like this. So Etienne, it's not a complete Marquee. So, all right. I mean, it's not one piece. Okay, so let's put the Marquee on. And these little, see these little guys? These go on either side of the Marquee, and that's a typical Midway move. So I'm removing the Marquee from the plastic, and I gotta say, holy shit, that looks good. Oh my God. So I'm gonna take my little plastic channels here, we're gonna put one on each end, put one on this end, and John, don't drop that, it's glass. And my God, that is beautiful. So what a process. How did he do that? That's good. So he just printed on some kind of material digitally and then laminated it to glass. And I'm just curious if the colors get blown out, and no, they do not. Wow, that looks sick. Rich, you're amazing, man. Because I'm telling you, man, every digital Marquee I've seen is crap. For digitally printed, he's really figured out some pretty cool process there. Okay, so now, let's put the bezel on. And that's all we're gonna do in this video because I'm not doing the overlay today. So let's come down here, and I'm gonna have to take the control panel off slightly to get to this, and I don't wanna drop the bezel. Let's kind of lean this, put it on the chair there. Holy crap, this is looking like a journey, guys. It doesn't look like a golf game anymore. Let's see if we can kind of put this in a spot. Just like that should be okay. All right, so let me get the bezel. I'm just removing the plastic from it. I don't think it should be that hard to get out of here. Don't drop it, John. Damn, this is some good stuff, man. This looks freaking awesome. I know you can't see what I'm doing. Got tape on it. Holy crap, this is good. This is good shit, guys. Oh man, look at that. All right, so let's carefully slide this in here. And again, this is digitally printed on and then laminated to glass. Oh man. Holy shit, that looks good. Guys, this looks way better than I thought it was going to. Holy crap, that looks awesome. It doesn't look like a golf game anymore, does it? Wow. Just check that out. So I'm going to put the overlay on very soon. I mean, once the overlay is on there, I don't have time to do it today, but we'll do it probably this weekend. I think I'm going to paint the control panel first, like black, because I don't want silver showing around the hole, because part of the metal shows when you put the overlay on, and I want it to be... Hey guys, just a quick little edit here. Somehow I must have stepped on the microphone cord or something, the audio cut out. But what I'm saying here is I want to paint the control panel black. That way when I put the overlay on and you look around the joystick hole, it'll be black and not the metal color. It has like some kind of primer on there that Takeman put on, but it's all scratchy. So anyway, what we're gonna do right now though, why don't we play the game? I want you guys to hear the sounds because someone in the last video said, hey John, you're missing some of the sounds, and it turns out I was missing channel 2. There's like 5 channels of audio, and it turned out I was missing channel 2. I told CD Jump, who sold me the board, I said, hey, I'm missing channel 2, what's up? And dude, the guy's awesome. He sent me like a brand new board, not a brand new one, but a rebuilt SSIO board, because there's 3 boards in the stack. So he sent me a new soundboard, essentially. I put it on there, and now the audio is beautiful. I can hear all the sounds. It's like a totally different game. And I didn't really realize what I was missing before. And really, I was missing a lot, because with that channel missing, the sound just didn't have the oomph and the wow, and now it does. So, all right, let's set up here, and we're going to play a little bit of Journey. You guys can hear how the sound sounds now. All right, I got the lights off. I don't know if this is going to help or not. There's still some glare from the window door over there. But anyway, I just wanted you guys to hear the sounds because I never realized I was missing sounds until one of you guys told me, so thank you. And it's like significantly better and amazing. The sounds in this game are actually pretty tight. I was missing an entire channel, so I'm just going to do a quick little game here. This is a short little bonus video, guys. All right. But I don't know if you guys can tell, but the monitor looks really good. Geometry in the top right, it's got a slight curl, but so minor. The sounds are actually really great in this game. They did such a great job with the audio for the time. And yeah, I still need to figure the whole cassette player thing out. I have a lead on a cassette interface board, so if it pans out, this game will be 100% complete, and soon. So yeah, on this level, you gotta get all the drums. Gotta get them all to change blue. I guess when they made this game, they didn't want any guns or violence, and I don't know, whatever. I guess that's why it's records and not missiles. And we're just jumping over glowing sticks here. But yeah, the audio's pretty great in this game, you gotta admit. It's like some good MIDI type, 8-bit sounds. I do have the sound probably turned up too much. Alright, let's do the last level and then we'll get out of here. I actually like this level. Alright. So yeah, that is the whole game, but the hard part is doing it more than once. You know, the second time around, the game's way harder. So this is one of those games where it's just about endurance, and the levels do start changing. And I will certainly do a more in-depth gameplay review once the game's in the basement, but we're a couple weeks away from that. And I really hope to have this done in 2 weeks. It's kind of my immediate goal right now. All right. So yeah, that's it, man. That is Journey. What do you guys think? And by the way, it's supposed to be playing the song right there from the cassette player, and I don't have that installed, so there's no song in the background. But guys, this is really coming along now, man. Just by putting the bezel and that marquee on, my God, it is for real a journey now. Yeah. Wow. And Rich, you know, at this old game, if you're watching this for some reason, hats off to you, man. You did a stellar job on this. Because that looks so good. It's got the instructions here. Just quality, man. And the marquee's beautiful. Not washed out at all. And by the way, I picked up some paint at Home Depot, and I did kind of an experiment. This is like a navy blue. Actually, no, I bought this paint on Amazon. What am I saying? This is a Rust-Oleum. Let me show you real quick. It's called Topside Paint. It's for boats. And I was just researching, trying to find Rust-Oleum navy blue satin paint, and I came across this, and it's gloss, which I don't want. I want satin. But I thought I'd take a chance on it. It was only like 12 bucks shipped from Amazon, and it's oil-based. It's really for boats, and it's supposed to be very good quality. And so I just painted a little bit here, but it's too shiny. The color's really good though. The color's fantastic actually. It's a little bluer than the original, you can see there, but it looks nice. I could tell it's a really good quality paint. And I just put it on really fast with a brush in this corner, because I can just sand this off later, but I don't know. I would love to use this paint, but I'm afraid it's just too shiny. So, I don't know. What do you think? Anyway, that's it. Hey, you know what? That's it for this little midweek update. And why don't we go back down to the basement, guys? And you gotta admit, this is looking good. What a badass game this is. Can you imagine when we put the control panel overlay on here, how great it's gonna look? I mean, that overlay, this control panel overlay is sick. I mean, this is gonna look freaking amazing on here. I mean, are you seeing it? Man, and then the side art. Yeah, I'm pretty stoked. All right, let's go back down to the basement. Looks good. All right, guys, there you have it. That was part number 6 of the Journey Restore. Kind of a quick little midweek update, kind of a fun little vid, but I gotta tell you, I am so excited and so jazzed to see that Journey marquee on the game and the bezel. My God, it's like a real game now. It's really Journey. It's not some stupid lame golf game. And you know what? I'm starting to kind of see the finish line here. There's not that much left to do with the cabinet. I mean, we got to paint it purple. I mean, the navy blue color. Probably do that next week or the week after. Then after the cabinet's all painted and bondoed and fixed up, that's it. We're done. Throw the side art on, some T-molding, some leg levelers, and bring that game down here. Now, I am still working on the cassette player topic. I have to figure that out. I have a line on a cassette player interface board. If I get that board, which I think I will, then all my problems are solved. I will have the cassette player. Actually, I found a cassette player on eBay. I have a blank endless loop tape coming. We'll cover all this in upcoming videos. But I had some guys on YouTube asking me if I was going to do that or where the audio is. But yeah, right now I'm missing the cassette interface board, so the game doesn't play the song at the end of the video. But believe me, I'm going to fix that one way or another, either with a modern solution like an Arduino or something. I actually reached out to Ben Heck to see if he could help me. And if you guys want that to happen, you're going to have to help me here. You gotta tell Ben Heck, contact him, tweet him, find him on Google Plus, and tell him, hey, get a hold of John at John's Arcade, because I did email him. I got silence right now. Because that'd be pretty fun if Ben Heck got involved somehow, and we can kind of do a mashup, and he can help me figure out a modern way to play that audio at the end of the game. So go to benheck.com and email him or tweet him and tell him to get a hold of me, because I'd love to do that with him. I'm such a big Ben Heck fan. I'm really, seriously a big fan. I watch all of his videos every week. I cannot wait till they come out. So, you know, I just love this kind of stuff and the technology, and you know, he's doing a lot of stuff that I like to do down here in the garage, but just in a different way, and it's fun to watch. So yeah, benheck.com. I love Ben Heck. Check it out. All right, that's it. That's it for this quick little midweek video. I'll see you guys next weekend, and we're gonna get back to the garage and do a much longer video and more involved, but today was just kind of for fun. And by the way, check out my podcast, Arcade Outsiders, at arcadeoutsiders.com, and Video Game Outsiders at videogameoutsiders.com. Both of those shows are live at allgames.com on Tuesdays at 9 p.m. starting, and then also available on iTunes and Stitcher. And of course, if you've never subscribed to my channel, now is the time to do it. And by the way, I am approaching 10,000 subscribers. I'm kind of at a loss what to do. I want to do something special, a fun video when I hit 10,000, but what do? You guys got some ideas for me? I'd love to hear them. So 10,000 is happening soon. I mean, we're at 9,900 and something right now. So 10,000 subscribers is around the corner. So, and by the way, thank you guys for supporting me and this channel and subscribing and the comments. It all means tons. Trust me, it's very motivating for me to read all the comments and all the, you know, just all the kind words. You guys are all very awesome. And thank you for watching these videos, because I love doing them, and if it wasn't for you guys encouraging me to keep doing them, you know, that's kind of what makes it all worthwhile. So anyway, that's it. I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching, and later. Bye.